I believe I can fly.
What's up, y'all? This is Spearfield7. Before the video starts, I just wanted to thank everybody for checking out the NBA2K16 basics video. It really blew up and it got a lot of new subs, and honestly I'm so grateful for that. I've been posting videos off and on for about 2 years now. I think I have about 21,000 views, and it's been really a tough road trying to grow the channel, but I really do enjoy doing it, and y'all need to stay tuned. I got 2 videos coming up next week. They're going to be really great, and I think y'all are going to really enjoy them. But now on to the video. So when it comes to 2K, everybody wants to shoot, but most people play defense like James Harden. Today's video discusses some basic and useful tips for defense so that you can step up your clamp game and become an all-around beast on the court. I discussed creating a big man in my original tips video, and when I posted the video, I made a big man myself just to try it out, see how it works. Centers are kind of tricky, so this video will lean a little bit more towards that, but I know there are some, nuggets of wisdom that will apply to everyone. So tip number 1, if you aren't in between a player and the basket, you are at a disadvantage. Period. 100. End of story. Chase down blocks are super fun, but they're never guaranteed. If you're outsized or they're an experienced player, they probably have quick dunk animations. You're just going to have an uphill battle trying to block them. When they have the ball, they can run right past you. And when they don't have the ball, they can simply streak to the basket for an easy bucket when someone makes an outlet pass to them. Default defense, or like base defense, is difficult for a center. If you're playing another center, the key is to get behind them underneath. I'll often go all the way out of bounds and use L2 to come back and box out so that when a shot goes up, I'm in the ideal position to snatch a rebound. Guards are usually fast and can easily get around you, so I play a soft zone. I kind of start at the free throw line and go back and forth, keeping them, in arm's reach on the perimeter so that I can still contest their shot or block them if they put up a shot. But ultimately, it's just, you really have to keep them in front of you. And when you're a center, you need kind of a running start whenever you need to catch up to somebody. So it's best to just give a little bit more distance to begin with and then let them come to you. Tip number 2, close off the baseline. Now, I had a coach in high school who ran us until we puked if we gave up the baseline. The baseline runs along underneath the basket, and someone on the wing, when they have the ball, they can make a quick move to the baseline and run right past you for an easy score. And coach was right, it's humiliating when it happens, and 2K players will often default to this kind of behavior over and over again. I would say more than 80% of the time, a player's goal is initially to go baseline. When you see someone lurching towards the wing, trying to drift towards the baseline, overcompensate towards the baseline so that they can't get past you. You press L2 to kind of get down in your defensive stance, and it's best if you get on their right hand, your left hand. So basically go towards the out of bounds line as much as possible and force them back into the paint, into the center of the court. There are so many reasons to close off the baseline, guys. It forces them to go left, which is usually their weak hand, and they will often pass out of the situation because everybody wants to go right. They want to, feel that fluidity, and when you're disrupting that and making them go left, oftentimes people won't put up a shot. And when they do put up a shot, it's sometimes, most of the time actually, it's a pretty weak shot, it's an off-balance shot, and it's more likely that they're going to miss those type of looks. In a 3v3 or a 4v4, closing off the baseline and forcing them into the middle of the floor will also make them deal not only with you but with teammates who are likely nearby. So people are going to feel overwhelmed and try to kick it out. Tip number 3, know the situation. Overall, you're trying to prevent threes in this game. If a guard has the ball and is running to the hoop and you are still in front of them, 9 times out of the 10 they will be looking to pass to the perimeter. And those shooters on the perimeter will typically hit those wide open threes. It's hard to watch, but it's easier to get beat and watch the guy dunk than to have several people collapse on the ball only to give up a wide open three. That's why it's so important to play your man and stick to him. If a teammate gets beat, let them deal with the pain and shame of giving up a basket or getting dunked on their forehead. Collapsing hard on the ball almost always leads to easy buckets elsewhere. If a guard or small forward has you posted up next to the basket, they are more likely to pump fake before shooting. Don't take the bait and lay off the triangle block button for a second until it's clear that they're shooting. I know it's easier said than done, but with practice you'll be able to lock down the post. When you are bodied up against a center, the best thing you can do is to hammer the square button, which will try to strip the ball from them. Centers have horrible ball control no matter what, so look for them to start dribbling or put the ball on the floor, and then you can often take it away before they dunk on your forehead. The second they get behind you though, the battle is often lost. That's why it's so important that you get your body in between them and the basket. The minute they get past you, you're kind of screwed. So anyways, I hope this was helpful. That's all I got today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about defense or anything you want to add down below, feel free to comment. I don't claim to be an expert on this stuff. I'm learning every single day new wrinkles to gameplay, but these are the ones that I think stood out the most for me and were probably the most helpful to address. So anyways, I'm going to be back next week with a couple really awesome videos. I mean, they're going to be really cool and special. So please stay tuned. Until next time, this is Spearfield 7. See you later.